Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RLC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. Okay, if you're interested in the Patreon, links will be in the description and in the comments, as well as the links for the merch. Okay, and remember, on the Patreon you can join and cancel at any time. Okay, so look, I wanted to talk about a lot of the liquidity. The liquidity is poured out. We're going into a transition now. So I know that there are a lot of individuals out there who are still worried about them not seeing like values and stuff like that, and they're wondering what's going on. This is part of the process right here. This is part of the process where a lot of things are, put on pause. Okay, so if you're not seeing any the numbers and all that and the values, that's because a lot of things right now are suspended. Okay, I think that we've had a good run. We had a good run. Now I thought at first we were going to try to at least kill a zero, but the thing is this: it did not come down to that. But you have to admit, going from, I think what we're as low as like the 801s or the 802s, going all the way up to as high as the 54s was a good run. Okay, and not only that, it showed the strength of the community, and it also weeded out some of the short-term flippers. Now we did have big sell-offs. Okay, we came back down to that 4.8 mark, but the thing is this: you had to expect that from individuals, right, who have been in a project for a while, and from the individuals who were looking at a way to get out. Because like I said, remember, all right, a lot of those investors, some of those investors, okay, not a lot of them, because we still have a strong community. So I want to stop saying a lot. We've had a strong community, and that showed in the charts. But what you have to understand is that some of those investors, okay, they did not care about what was going on with V2. They did not care about what was going on with V2. They did not care about what was going on with SAITAMASK Pro, or that we had SAITAMASK Pro coming down the pipeline. Okay, what they wanted to do was find a way, okay, to get out, and that's where a lot of these like this 3%, these 3% sales right here. We were down 3%. That's where a lot of those sales came from. Individuals who wanted to get out at the last minute. But the thing is this: it was not that big. Okay, it was not that big of a sell-off. All right, that tells me that we've been weeding out a lot of those short-term flippers. We've been weeding out a lot of those short-term flippers, and we still stayed, even though we were at as high as like the 5-4 range. We still stayed near the 5 range. Okay, so that was actually good. But like I said in one of my videos yesterday, you have to expect, okay, you have to expect us to go through another wave of you have to expect us to go through another wave of sell-offs, even when the V2 comes, because you had two different classes of those short-term flippers. You had the short-term flippers who, like I said, did not care about what we have going on, okay, as far as like the V2 and the SAITAMASK Pro, and they just wanted to get out at the very end because they knew it was a big pump. And you also have another wave of individuals who know about those catalysts coming, such as V2 and SAITAMASK Pro, and they're going to use that, especially that big pump, to get out. Okay, so they technically, they care about the second wave of catalysts that we have coming, but they want to get out on a higher profit than those individuals who got out on kind of on the lower end. All right, but everything is still lining up. Everything is looking good. I know there've been some talk on when everything could take off, some dates and stuff. I know there's some videos of the dates out there fluctuating around, but the thing is this: it is a process. All right, it is a process. Everything has been a process with this project. The audits have been a process, and that's another thing that we have coming up, which is the audits. Okay, those audits will be a process. And like I said, also don't be surprised. And we had some other kind of delays that were also coming down the pipe, because, like I said, this is a complex project. And not only is it a complex project, but we may have some different outcomes. We may have some different outcomes as far as when the app and everything get worked on. We might not have as many delays because, like I said, one of the reasons we were having a lot of delays because we had we had little manpower. We had small manpower. Okay, we were depending on a lot, like a couple of associates, okay, to fix certain things within SAITAMASK, but now we have a big team working on this project. So hopefully, we won't have as many delays. But even if we do, you still have to stay patient with the project, okay? Because look, at the end of the day, it's still complex. It's still a complex project, but everything is still lining up. All right, like I said, you got to have patience for delays. Don't read too much into any delays. There will be a lot of the critics out there that are putting out a lot of negative videos, so you can't read too much in that, okay? Because then we're going to have another wave of those investors that's going to want to sell off, okay? And the thing is this: we have a lot of new investors coming in to the project. Also, a lot of new investors coming into a project, and not only are they coming into this project during the migration, during this transition, but a lot of the FUD that's going to be out there, this is going to be the first thing they see, and it's going to also be, it's also going to shape their decisions and make their decisions on, which way they want to go, okay, with this project. All right, but like I said, I always stress to, do your own research, do your own due diligence, so you know what's going on. Always also say, follow the communities also, okay? You can go on, you can go on your Twitters here. This right here is this is actually not the Saitama token, but you can go to Saitama Guru 1. This is the head developer right here for a lot of you new investors out there. This is Saitama Guru 1. Okay, and when you go to his main Twitter page, you can go ahead and tweet, send replies, okay, and just keep up with all of the up-to-date info that you need to keep up with. Okay, now if you go up here, this right here is like an old recording, okay, of an AMA. So you can go back, look at the AMA, and see a lot of things that they're talking about. Okay, and they also have other things also right here. All right, they got some up-to-date pictures. We also know that they're in Dubai doing work, okay? They've got things like the e-payment right here. You could do some research on the e-payment. And this right here is a tweet from Saitama official right here. This is the official Saitama page. Now make sure for you new investors out there, when you go to these pages, make sure you go to the Saitama official page, okay? And this is another thing right here. Now I don't want to play this because I don't know if it's copyright or anything like that, but you could check out, they're reintroducing themselves, okay, as a new project, a non-main project out here, okay? And remember also, this is the if you want to also go to the official website, this is the Saitama token website. Now I'm not sure how much, I'm not sure if they're going to be doing any changes to the website. They should, or if they're going to have a whole new website. They actually may, okay, because it looks like it's not loading. So they may be actually doing some changes to the website. So they're moving away, like I said, from the meme space. They're changing. They're changing to a non-meme project. It's going to be more professional, okay? And I do believe that this is going to benefit them in the long run because it's separating them from that meme coin space. So that remains to be seen. But like I said, for you new investors out there, follow the official social media sites if you want to know, what's going on during the migration and everything. Okay, and try to stay away from the FUD channels and the critics out there. Okay, because they're not going to tell you everything you need to know. All right, so I want to make this video. Everything is, like I said, everything is falling in line. And I also want to, once again, I want to congratulate a lot of the long-term holders who have held for a year. That means that you've held an investment for a year. That means that you have a seasoned investment under your belt. Okay, and this is the 1 year down. Okay, there's nothing like history. You all know I've been in crypto um, for 8 years, and there's nothing like having history. Okay, and like I said, I know it's just the first year. Those first years suck at times, but yeah, I want to congratulate those individuals again. Okay, so this is my video, and remember, every now will be history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end, and you do not want to be a loser. So I will catch you all on the up and up outie.